Go to success rather than waiting on success to come to you. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. I believe that to some degree, success is like a numbers game. The more we're out there trying for something, the more likely it's going to move towards us. So often, people just sit and wait and dream, and yet they never make any steps towards what it is that they want. And I believe that when we make steps towards what it is that we want, it likely makes steps towards us. The more we try for something, the more likely it is to come to us. The less we try for something, the less likely it is to come towards us. So for me, I believe in moving towards success in any area of my life. If I want new friends, I reach out towards new people. If I want a new job, I put applications in for the jobs that I want, and I prepare for those interviews, and I prepare in every way to be qualified for those kinds of jobs. If I want to save more money, then I begin to get busy with my little coin jar and beginning to save nickels and dimes so that it will ultimately begin to turn into dollars and bigger money. If I want a new car, I begin to look for those cars. I begin to look for the best deals and exactly what I want and what I can afford and how I can go about it so that I can afford the car that I want and get the best deal on it. In other words, if we wait and we do nothing towards our goals, our successes, likely those successes are not going to come to us. We have to go towards those successes for those successes to move towards us. And often within those successes, it takes preparation, it takes our being willingness to do the work, and it's often where we're constantly generating new ideas. Sometimes we fail at something, so to speak, but we're really not failing. We are learning as we go along. And the more we do it, the better we get. And sometimes we don't even know what direction to take or how to get there. But when we begin to put one foot in front of the other, we will begin to build up knowledge on how to get there. Sometimes it's through what we call mistakes. We may put a lot of applications out there and not hear from 10 of them, but it may be that 11th one that rejects us but gives us great input on what to do to pursue that goal. And then when we take that input, we go and we apply that input to the next number of applications we put out there or requests that we put out there. And ultimately, we will likely get what we want at some point if we stay out there, if we keep out there, if we keep the momentum, if we keep going towards success. People often think success happens in it overnight, and if it doesn't happen, well, it's not meant for them. But the truth is, success usually doesn't happen overnight. It happens sometimes over years and years, and it happens in steps and stages. And so when we're willingness to hold on to the momentum, when we're willing to get out there, when we're willing to knock on doors, so to speak, when we're willing to pick up the phone and make phone calls, when we're willing to send emails, when we're willing to be friendly to other people, when we're willing to introduce ourselves to people. So often I see people go out and they kind of huddle up into their little tiny space and they don't reach out to people. I kind of work the room. I go around and, appropriately so, kind of go talk to everybody and introduce myself and get to know people, whether it's gradual or I hand them my card and say, hey, give me a call sometime. I believe in reaching out for what it is that I want so that it will reach out to me. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.